How's it hanging, 2K heads? This is 2K Kingslayer, and this is my first ever video on this channel. Really excited to get this going. My goal with this channel is to promote sim gameplay and reduce cheesing as much as humanly possible. So if you guys support that, please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing more tutorials as well as lots of my GM and my team stuff. Okay, so let's talk about pick and rolls in NBA 2K18. So I've been playing this game for many years, probably about 10 years, maybe more than that, and I play a lot of online games. I see a lot of the same mistakes being repeated over and over and over again, and today I'm going to tell you about the top 5 most common mistakes that I see in NBA 2K and how you can avoid these, especially when playing online, but also while playing against the computer. Okay, so number 1. Neglecting to wait for the screener to set their feet. This is not only a problem in NBA 2K, but I actually see this a lot in the NBA, which is surprising because you would think it's really high-level basketball, but a lot of times you'll see point guards just running past the screener before they actually have their feet set. This is going to lead to one of two things. Either a moving screen call, which is going to be a turnover, or the point guard ending up in no man's land, with the center being at the top of the key, being surrounded by defense and not really being able to do anything, basically being completely useless. What you need to do is memorize the timing of your crossovers. Once your crossover move is completed and you're exploding out of it, right at that moment is when your screener should be setting his feet. You don't just want to be standing around at the top of the key because the ball's going to get stolen, trust me. So the key to avoiding mistake number 1 is practicing your crossover timing and matching that up with the setting of your screener's feet. Mistake number 2 is actually the most common mistake that I encounter in online gameplay. Poor angles when passing the ball to the roll man. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. 2K just doesn't like diagonal passes. I don't know why, because these happen in the real NBA all the time, but it is what it is. When you're passing the ball to the roll man in 2K, you want to be as parallel as possible with him. It's something simple, but trust me, changing your angling to be parallel with the screener when you make your passes is going to lead to a significant reduction in your turnovers off of pick and roll situations. Common mistake number 3, barreling into the lane like a drunken fool. When your point guard is coming off of a screen, you shouldn't just charge full force into the key if there are help defenders in there, or if you've got a defender on your hip. You have to create separation first. You can usually do this by taking a semicircular path to the basket if the lane is clear, rather than making a straight line drive. Use your dribble moves to do this. This is going to lead to the help defense collapsing to help on the play, which is going to lead to someone being open in most situations. Lots of assists. Common mistake number 4. You have to wait until your roll man extends his hand before you pass him the ball. I see guys online throwing passes right into defenders because they're driving too quickly off of the screen and not waiting for the roll man to actually roll to the basket first. Wait until your big man extends his hand before you think about passing him the ball inside. Trust me, doing this, again, is going to lead to a significant reduction in your turnovers, I promise. And finally, common mistake number 5, and this one is very important, don't neglect the side pick and roll. 9 out of 10 pick and rolls that you're going to encounter online are initiated at the top of the key or the top of the 3-point line. This not only gets boring for you after a while, but it also becomes easily predictable for experienced players. Side pick and rolls can be extremely effective if you're using the right freelances. Although I'm using the Warriors here, I actually recommend using side pick and rolls with teams like the Grizzlies or Pelicans, who have 2 more traditional big men. You're going to get great positioning inside because, quite honestly, most people have no idea how to defend this. So heed my words, guys. Don't neglect the side pick and roll. So those are my top 5 tips for avoiding common mistakes online using the pick and roll. Thank you guys so much for watching my first video on this channel. Please like the video and subscribe for more if this was helpful. And leave a comment below if you have any additional mistakes that I left out in this video. I'll see you all soon with some more tutorials and a super dope MyGM series that you guys are going to really enjoy. Adios!